Welcome to Summit Salon Business Center Scratch and Spiff Promotions, a fun and engaging way to grow retail sales. I'm very excited to be with you today to introduce a wonderful contest incentive board to really excite your retail sales in the salon. My name is Mary Cole, and I am the Summit Salon Business Center product manager, and I'm here today with two wonderful people that are going to share their experience as it relates to this exciting contest incentive. Kirsten Niemer, she's a salon consultant as well as a team leader, and Robin Paul, also a Summit Salon consultant. Say hello to the group.
Welcome everyone, and thank you for taking time out of your busy days to learn a little bit more about how you can create some excitement and increase your retail sales.
Welcome everyone. I'm excited to be on this call, and it's just great to be here. I can't wait to share with you how this Past Club poster has really helped grow our company retail sales, and it's just good to be on here.
Awesome. So before we look at even hanging up the scratch-off poster in the back room and talking about how it works and how we're going to tie it to retail, I just want to take a minute and talk about why promotions matter. And I know it seems like an obvious question, but I'd just like to spend a little time with our panel and just kind of give you some new ideas around that.
So an easy way to think about why promotions matter is they are a step away, an opportunity to focus on retail offerings for our guests other than the day-to-day retail offerings that we normally see on our shelves. It's an opportunity to create a display, a visual point of difference within your salon company that will create a conversation. And let's be honest for a moment. If we look at all other retail stores that exist in the world, they always have a point of difference for promotions or specials or a hot spot, if you will. So for all other industries that are having incredible retail opportunities, this is a great way to bring that into the salon world and create some excitement with your team by incentivizing them for some bonus opportunities.
Oh, Kirsten, I love that. And you know, it is a great combination of using and some kind of incentive coupled with a promotion. So, Robin, can you give us some ideas about what the Cash Club Scratch and Spiff board is for?
Yeah, I'd love to. First of all, it helps us increase retail sales, and we're always wanting to increase our retail sales as a salon company, and so that's the biggest part of it all. What I love too, it's like, first of all, I love this poster. It's so beautiful. It's like the disco ball, and people are partying, and it's just as a fun poster, and I think it's really eye-catching to have in your back room, and it's a constant reminder to your stylist about the retail sales. It's just a way to keep motivation going as well, because I know sometimes it's, as the promotion goes on, stylists, we have to remind them of the promotion. We have to, talk to them about the promotion. And so when they see this in the back room, it's just a great way and a great reminder for them to remember about it. And a lot of things that we do too is we'll maybe combine the retail promotion for the guests. Like right now, Christmas box sets are coming up, so we would take the retail promotion and combine that with the contest board for the staff where everyone can win instead of the same people winning all the time, because sometimes that happens in the salon companies where they may say, I'm not even going to try because so and so is always wins the contest. Well, with this contest, everybody has an opportunity to win. Every time you sell a Christmas box set, you have the opportunity to scratch at the meeting. So it's just a great way for a win-win for everybody in the salon company.
Excellent. And this is really it's a poster and a contest incentive for staff. We're not using it with our guests. We're using it with our staff to incentivize more retail sales. You know, I know that sometimes also we need, like, a promotion can lose steam, or it just, you know, we sometimes we need all the help we can get to, you know, all the tricks in our bag to keep a promotion alive and well. And I know, Kirsten, you've got some experience with this as well.
Absolutely. So keeping your service providers constantly aware of retail sales and how it relates to the growth of their business, the growth of your business, can sometimes be a challenge. So bringing something like a cash club incentive to your team will help give them a different visual, a different piece to focus on that they're typically excited about. So promotions can help a salon company that's lost steam on a stale promotion. Promotions will sometimes become dull to the staff for no other reason than they've been talking about it for the last 4 to 6 weeks. But it's the very first time that the guest in your chair is hearing it. So, you know, two things people like in our industry, it's time and money. So an easy way to get them outside of their own comfort zone is to get them thinking about cash incentives, bonus opportunities for retail sales. And bigger picture, as leaders, sometimes we get bored, sometimes we get stale in our own personal motivation. So as a leader, as a salon owner, you need to constantly be on the forefront of motivating your team, and this is a really great tool, something different for you to then lead your team.
Oh, I love that. You know, it's once again, it's kind of giving people all the tools that they need to help to make that easier for them. So what is this thing, and how does it work? As you saw, it's a beautiful poster. The gray squares that are on the poster are actually scratch-offs. And there's 100 scratch-offs on this board. Each one has an icon underneath it. And you can see on the slide that there'll be one purse, 2 eyes, 3 lips, 4 shoes, 5 compacts, 5 brushes, and so on. And so a salon would, and we're going to talk about how to choose your column that you would want to go with. But there's corresponding money you can see in the column per scratch payoff. In column B, every $35 that someone would sell, they would earn a scratch, and at the end of the contest, this would be the payoff value. And someone asked us one time what a spiff was, and a spiff is defined as a bonus paid directly to an employee for what they've sold. So if anyone anyone in your group doesn't know what a spiff is, that's what it would be. How are scratches earned? They're earned by reaching a predetermined dollar amount, and you can see in this visual at the top that if we choose column B, they would need to sell $35 to earn a scratch. If all 100 scratches are earned during the course of the promotion, that would represent $3,500 in retail sales, and the total payout then with cash would be $362. So the more scratches somebody earns, the more shots they have at the bigger prizes that you can see in the different columns. You can also do it. You'd want to keep track of scratches, but you can also just take someone's total retail at the end of the promotion and divide that by the required scratch amount, and that would tell you how many scratches you'd earn. One thing to remember, and we'll probably say it a couple of times throughout our recording, is that all scratches are taken at the end. No one goes to the back room and says, "Oh, I've earned a scratch today, I'm going to take it." We don't take any until the end of the promotion. So how do I know what column to select? Because one of the things that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to make sure that you're selecting the right column for your salon. Robin, how do you help salons to do this?
Well, one of the things that we want to go in and figure out, Mary, is where is our RTS right now? If we are at a 15% retail to service percentage, then we want to grow that to a 17 or 19% RTS, retail to service percentage. Then we would determine that. And then the salon's current dollar amount in retail per month is what we want to consider as well. So like in column A, it represents $2,500 in retail sales with a total payout of $294. So I don't want to run column A if I'm already doing $2,500 a month in retail sales. You know, the point is to grow our retail sales. So I would look at doing column B that represents $3,500 in retail sales with a total payout of $362. But it's always a conversation you'd want to have with your staff, because they may want to shoot for higher payouts with higher requirements. So I always like to, sit down and predetermine with our salon company and our service providers, what are we shooting for in this game? But what's really fun too, and why they get so excited about it, is that the staff receives their regular commission on all sales made during this contest. This is an extra spiff, an extra payout.
So where do these prizes come from? How do we pay for this contest?
The beautiful part about the Scratch and Spiff promotion is the promotion is paid for in retail sales through hitting those goal allotments that Robin just covered in advance of the actual payout. So really you're selling more retail to grow the profit, in addition to targeting a specific type of buyer who's only looking for the sales or the specials. Essentially the prizes are the financial reward. The financial reward is paid for by the increase in the retail sales. That's why it's so important to know what your RTS is, know what your dollar retail goals are for that month, so you can select a category appropriate to make your promotion pay for itself.
Oh, that's great. That's great information to give. What would you say to a salon owner, Kirsten, that would say, well, I'm already paying them to do this. Why do I want to do this?
Great question, Mary. And here would be the response is, think bigger. Think outside your comfort zone. Think about what could happen if you created an added value opportunity to your service providers. Could they, would they, how much more can they sell than they typically do? But just some other things to consider too is that what if we don't use all 100 scratches that are available on the board? It's an incredible opportunity for you as a salon owner to think outside the box of retail and create some additional income growth in your company by offering one-time only day of specials for your team to focus on the other pieces of their business. For example, if your salon company is having just a really low rebooking day, it's a great way to shoot out a group text, post a sign in the back room, or my favorite, put a note in the team's private Facebook page that, hey, anybody in the team today that hits rebooks of 60% or higher can earn an additional scratch. You could also incorporate other elements of business building for your service providers, like referrals. For each referral that they receive via social media, they could receive an additional scratch during that promotional period. You could also tie scratches into specific promotions that you're wanting your team to sell in your 8-week promotional turn, like a leader sale, or as Robin mentioned, the holiday box sets. So really, truly, the Scratch and Spiff board is designed to help you increase retail sales. but it's also an opportunity for reminding your team about all of the other elements that help create their paycheck each and every day, and being able to bring that to the forefront of their minds by offering additional bonus opportunities in the form of scratches.
Oh, I love that. So what happens if I use all of the 100 scratches?
So what happens if you use all of the 100 scratches in your promotional time period is you better make sure you have a second board to be able to continue all of that excitement that your staff has.
And it's important probably to call the office and get another board, because on the back of the board there's a code, and so you want to make sure that you get a different version. If you're going to be using more than one board for your promotion, make sure that you get different versions of them. And I believe we have possibly up to 4 different versions of this board that you'd be able to use. How much does this promotion cost?
Great question, Mary. So essentially, as we covered earlier today, the promotion will typically pay for itself prior to any payouts you give out to your team. So we like to say approximately 10% maximum of your total sales you hope to generate from the promotion should be allocated for the cost of the scratch-offs. For example, the total bonus money paid if all 100 scratches are earned. So if you set a goal for your team, let's say you're working off of a goal in column C, which is to sell $5,000 in retail. And by the end of the promotion, you only were able to get to $3,800. Now, we're not going to take away an incentive opportunity from the team, but what we are going to do is adjust what the payouts are based off of, based upon the actual retail sales themselves. So you want to set goals in the middle, goals in the beginning, but you also want to be able to, at the end, go back and make sure that the payout categories are in alignment with the actual sales to ensure that it is a money maker as a promotion.
Absolutely. This is money that's being paid out, so I know you have some thoughts as it relates to that as well.
Absolutely. So the truth is that anytime we pay money, paycheck, bonuses, spiffs out to our service providers, it's technically a form of income or a different form of income. So you're definitely going to need to have a conversation with your SSBC consultant simply to ensure that how you are paying that out or tracking it via payroll is done in the appropriate way. If any of you do not have an SSBC consultant, I would certainly encourage you all to reach out to our office, and they will be more than happy to set you up with a complimentary consultation.
Awesome. So when should we do the actual scratching, and kind of what's that like?
This is a lot of fun. When the actual scratching, it's at the end of the promotion when the promotion is wrapped up. So no one takes any scratches during the promotion. I think we've said that a few times throughout, but let's just say that again. No one takes scratches during the entire promotion. So what we do is when the promotion's wrapped up and we're ready to do our scratches, we create an event within the salon company, and we do it we bring a meeting together, and we bring all the stylists together, and we make this a lot of fun. We order pizza, and we bring our cast with us, and they do their scratch offs at the meeting in front of the whole salon company. And I can tell you something, Mary, no one ever misses this staff meeting. Everyone shows up for this one because it's a lot of fun, and people are receiving their prizes from their scratch off, and it's just a really fun time for the whole salon.
Cool. Would both of you just take a moment and really just get, because I know that you've both been at these events and have worked this and seen what it's meant for a salon to do this. Could you just take a moment and share your experience that you've had with using one of our other versions of Scratch and Spiff?
As a consultant, the number one experience that I think we see in salon companies that have this cash club and offer the Scratch and Spiffs is that there is a level of excitement and energy that permeates throughout the salon company that makes people excited about recommending to their guests the take-home products that they need to maintain their look. What an incredible concept that our team is excited about things like that. So again, to a point that I made earlier, there's two things that motivate employees inside our salon companies. It's time and money. So when we're offering them an opportunity to receive an additional bonus for a requirement they have, which is retail to grow their business, there's an exciting buzz that happens around the company, which makes people excited to do it.
Oh, thank you so much. I love those words, energy and excitement about retail. Oh, man.
That's always fun, energy and excitement for sure. But I was just looking back at some of the numbers of when we had did this the first time in our salon company, and it was fun to look at. We were at an 18% RTS, and then when we did the Cash Club, we went to a 20% RTS. Our retail sales for that month grew by $1,800, which is $900 extra to our bottom line.
Wow. Yeah. So it's total triple win. There's a win for the consumer, there's a win for the salon and the salon owner, and there's a win for staff. And when we can combine all of that together, that's always such a beautiful thing. So awesome. Just a couple of notes couple of tips to give you as it relates to ensuring that your poster performs as desired. These are scratch-offs that are screened onto the board. You'll want to make sure that you try to use up your board 6 months after you purchase it, because especially if you've left it in the sun too long, the scratch-off can cook onto the board and you may have trouble scratching it off. And then put it in a place where it won't get bumped and scratched and things like that. These can be purchased on summitsalon.com. What did we say? Energy and excitement about retail. Holy cow. I want to thank both Kirsten and Robin for participating with us. And I'd just like to give them a moment to just say some final words. Kirsten?
Thank you for that, Mary. I would just say to all of you out there listening to this webinar that, you know, incentivizing and creating new energy around an old idea of retail is really as simple as stepping off your hamster wheel and doing something different. Nothing changes if nothing changes. And so using a cash club incentive for your team is an incredible opportunity to get them excited and change the energy inside your salon company.
Well, and to add to that, I just feel like it creates, we say this word again, energy, excitement. It creates a lot of that in the salon company, which that always makes me happy. That always makes me happy as a salon owner when there's energy and excitement. So, and we just want happy people, and really it's just a lot of fun. And so I would encourage everyone to purchase your board today and start it right away. I know you won't be disappointed.
Thank you. And for those of you that have used Scratch and Spiff before, welcome to the new board. I know that you're going to have fun with it. And for those of you that are new to Scratch and Spiff, I know you're going to enjoy it as well. And if you have any other questions, feel free to contact Summit Salon Business Center, and we'd be more than happy to either set you up with a complimentary consultation, phone call, and or talk you through how this board works. Thank you very much.